Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty from Adams and Equestrian. Today I'm really excited to open these two boxes that are here next to me because I've been waiting forever to be able to do so. In September, at the very beginning of September, I decided it was time to have my own tack for Tino because I've been borrowing my mother-in-law's saddle and I just wanted something of my own. And I've been waiting for probably about a year, maybe a year and a half to get a specific saddle. So this top box here is from Dover Saddlery, and it's got, or it should, have a new saddle pad, 2 new sets of irons, and I'll kind of explain why I got 2 different sets. It should have my leathers, and I think that's it. I'm not really sure. There could be something else in there that I've forgotten I've ordered, so we could be surprised. And then in this bottom box from Schneider's Tack is my new HDR saddle that I am super excited to try out. So I'm gonna save this bottom box for last because it's the one I'm most excited to open. I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I like watching people get new things, and this has been a long time coming for me, so I am really excited. So let's get into it. Alright, push that off to the side. Box number 1. Let's see what we got. Lots of air. Okay. All right. First up, new saddle pad. It's so pretty. Tino is a chestnut, so I thought it would be really pretty to get a navy pad for him because I have one that's a teal color and it's really pretty on him, but kind of wanted something a little bit more sophisticated looking, so I thought navy looks good on a ginger, so I'm gonna go for it. And that's what I did. Oh my gosh, it's pretty! It's so pretty. Look how pretty it is, guys. It's got some nice quilting on it. It's super thick and heavy, and then it's got some piping on the edge that's 2 different colors. Very nice looking. I like it. And I've got this same saddle pad in the teal color, and I really like it. That's why I got the same one, because it's thick, but I do think that I'm going to be getting a half pad. Not sure yet. We'll see how that goes. But so product number 1 came from Dover Saddlery if you want to check it out. Okay. Product number 2. Irons. I didn't want to spend a ton of money on irons because, well, because I'm cheap. Where it counts, I'm cheap. But, I mean, these weren't cheap by any means, but I got the Core Steel, just regular old irons, stirrup irons. I got the 4.5 inch, and I wear a 7.5 boot, and this works for me, so that's why I got the 4.5 inch. And it's pretty. I mean, it's a stirrup iron, but it's pretty. Okay, next up we have a different set of irons. And I did this on purpose because they were running such a good Labor Day sale that I basically got these for free. And I wanted something a little bit different with the flex in it, which, let me get this off. So with your regular stirrup irons, you just have iron all the way through, so all the way along the sides. So there's no bend, there's no flex, there's nothing. And I've been getting better about keeping my heels down, but I wanted to try something a little bit different. And when I went to look at my very first horse to buy, the lady whose saddle I was riding in, this part, the foot part, flexed up and down, like there was a joint right here. I have no idea what kind of stirrups she had. She didn't even know what kind of stirrups she had. But I really liked them. So it was this bottom foot part that flexed like this. So whenever you put your foot in the stirrup and just barely press down, your feet were in the correct position, your heels were in the correct position. And I saw these and I wanted to try them, and since I basically got them for free, I wasn't too worried about it. But there is a joint right here in this, I don't even know what to call this stuff. It's not plastic, it's like some kind of flexible tubing. I don't even know what it's called. But your stirrup can joint like this. So, and it's kind of hard to do it, but I mean, you're not getting a free ride with sticking your heel down like I would have been with the other stirrups, but you still have to work at it, but it kind of supports you a little bit more with having your heel down, basically. So these were what I really wanted to get, but I also wanted to get a normal pair of stirrup irons just in case I didn't like these, or if my trainer didn't like that I was riding with these. So I just got the extra normal stirrup irons for a backup just in case, because I do like to have all of my own equipment. I don't like to, as much as I really appreciate being able to borrow, and we do, all of us in the barn borrow each other's stuff all the time, but I like to be able to be self-sustaining. So, and it was time. So I got something that I have been wanting to try out for a long time. I also got these at State Line Tack. I can't remember how much I paid for them, to be honest, but basically free with the Labor Day sale that was going on. So, iron number 2. Is it weird that I have 2 pairs of irons? I don't know. Like, is it like, you know, you can never have too many saddle pads, but you can also never have too many stirrup irons? I don't know. Last product. Should be my stirrup leathers. Let's hope they are. Kind of feels like it. Yes. Yay. They smell so good. I love the smell of leather. All right, I bought these. These are HDR leathers. Obviously they came from State Line Tack as well. And I ordered them in a different color than my saddle because they didn't have the exact same color that my saddle came in. So I hope that these match. I'm gonna be really upset if they don't. But some of the reviews online said that they would look fine. So I can't remember what color these are. My saddle is an Australian nut brown, or should be. And these, I have no idea. I think these are Havana brown. So my saddle is Australian nut brown and these are Havana brown. So I guess we'll see. We'll all see together once my saddle comes out if these actually match. These are really nice leathers, but I'm kind of surprised they've got like a nylon on the back. So there's like a leather half and then a small piece of nylon on the back. I'm not really sure what that's for. I don't know if it's supposed to make it stronger or what, but I guess we'll see when I ride in them later. So leathers, Get some of this trash out of the way. And then the part that I've been waiting for years. Okay guys, this is a huge deal, and I'm gonna be really upset if this saddle for some reason does not fit my horse, or if for some reason it does not fit me. But before I pull this out, there was a specific reason why I got an HDR, and mostly it's because that they're a very nice quality saddle without being super expensive. And as much as I would love to drop $3 grand on a brand new saddle, I do not have $3 grand to spend, and I'm sure that there's a lot of you out there that don't either. My trainer uses HDRs for her students, and so I've gotten a chance to actually ride in one of these a few times on Tino, and I love it. The saddle that I ride in right now is very slick, and so when we do no stirrup work, I panic a lot because, you know, and I know there's a lot of you out there that do the same thing, but when I take my feet out of the stirrups and I've got my butt on this slick surface, and then having relied so much on my stirrups, when I panic, instead of keeping my legs long, I start to kind of get into the fetal position a little bit with my legs. So my legs creep up, and there's no texture to the saddle that I ride in right now. It's a great little saddle, but I just wanted something that I knew was going to hold me in a little bit better. So the HDR has a higher cantle, and which is the back part for any of you that are watching that don't know horses or know saddles. It's the back part of the seat that kind of comes up a little bit. And so with the higher cantle and then the texture on the flaps, I'm hoping that it'll help to hold me in a little bit better. Plus the knee blocks are, I think they're a little bit bigger than the saddle that I'm riding in now. I don't know, I'm not really sure. I'll do a comparison video between the two saddles later if I know that this is gonna actually fit and I don't need to send it back. So yeah, let's just get into it, shall we? The suspense is killing me. Let's get those far, far away. I don't want to poke anything. I'm kind of surprised that there's not more packing in here. There's like none. It's pretty, guys. Oh, yay! Let's get this out of the way. Nice cover. Of course, all HDRs come with the same cover. And poppy bits. I mean, that's always fun, right? Okay. Oh, it's so pretty, right? Oh gosh. Let's do a little bit close up. So you can see, hopefully you can see, I'll do a close up later, but you can see that there's texture here and there's texture here. And then you've got your knee blocks underneath here to help hold your knees in place, help hold your body in place. And it smells good like leather. So excited, it's beautiful. Oh, let's see. Not too bad. I think that's pretty good. Actually, it matches pretty well. Yay! All right. Oh, and we also have a little plate to put my name on the back of the candle right here. That will definitely be happening. I have been waiting so long to get this saddle, mostly because, you know, when I make any kind of big purchase, I want to make sure that it's the right thing because I don't want to have to buy it again for a long, long time. So and I wanted to save up some money, which doesn't happen when you live in a Victorian house because stuff always falls apart. And We're actually right in the middle of doing a renovation on our bathroom, so our house is kind of a mess right now. But I really wanted to treat myself, and I knew that if I didn't just go for it, I wouldn't. So I went ahead and got it because I've ridden in the saddle before. I really liked it. I liked the way that I felt in it. And it's amazing to me how much a good saddle that fits both you and your horse can improve your ride so much. And my cat is trying to get into one of the boxes. So if you hear any weird noises, that's probably why. But when I first started taking lessons with a different trainer, I rode in a Wintec saddle, and I'm sure there's some Wintec lovers out there, but I am not one of them. There was a huge difference. Probably like a few weeks later, she let me actually ride in a nice, whatever, I think it was a county. I got to ride in her nicer saddle, and my ride improved so much. I was so much more comfortable. My position was so much better, and it was all because it was a better fitting saddle and a higher quality saddle. So, you know, this is a nice saddle, kind of mid-range price. So if you're looking for a good saddle, this is a great one. The only downside though is that they are all on back order right now. You can find these in any seat except for the one that I needed, which was an 18.5. And the saddle that I'm riding in right now is a 17.5, and this is an 18 because I couldn't find an 18.5, and that's what my trainer wanted me to ride in. So I'm really hoping that this is gonna fit me well. The 18.5 is what I've ridden in before, and I liked it really well, so we'll see what happens. But if you're looking for a middle of the road, good, decent, quality saddle, the HDR is unbeatable. And there's plenty of reviews out there that will mimic what I'm saying right now. This particular one is an HDR Memorex close contact saddle. We do mainly hunt seat, and I like to do some jumping, so this would be good for that as well. And I mean, just for general riding, again, not having my stirrups and stuff, having a saddle that fits me better, I hope is going to give me a lot more confidence in that. One other thing that I did order that I haven't gotten yet because I just ordered them the other day is a pair of Carrots Icefill full seat grippy pants, grippy breeches. And normally whenever I ride in just jeans. And so super slick saddle, super slick pants, doesn't really do a whole lot for me whenever I'm taking a lesson. So I am hoping that between this beautiful piece of craftsmanship and my grippy pants, I will have a lot more confidence in staying in the saddle and be able to relax a little bit, because we all know that the more that you panic, the harder it is to actually stay on your horse. So the key is to stay nice and relaxed and just do your thing. So I will be trying to ride in breeches more often instead of jeans. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. I had so much fun pulling everything out. I wish that there was more, you know, that I could just pull out of boxes and have all this fun new stuff, but I at least have the setup now and good to go. If you are looking for like all new everything and you want everything to match perfectly, HDR does have a whole line of like saddles, bridles, girths, whatever. No, this video is not sponsored by HDR. I really wish that it was. That would be awesome. But I just really like their products. So for somebody that's middle of the road equestrian, wishes they were super rich equestrian but isn't, this is a great saddle to have in your arsenal. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give me a like, subscribe below, and stay tuned for more. Hopefully my next video will be trying this puppy out along with all of this other cool stuff. So stay tuned.